October 21, 1959, Spiral Landmark. The Solomon R. Guggenheim Foundation opened its new museum building in New York City. This building, the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, was designed by the architect Frank Lloyd Wright and was located at 1071 Fifth Avenue, across from Central Park. The opening marked the culmination of a project that began years earlier with the Foundation's desire to house its collection of modern art in a dedicated architectural landmark. The Foundation itself had been established in 1937 by Solomon R. Guggenheim, and the museum's earliest incarnation was the Museum of Non-Objective Painting, which opened in New York in 1939. By the early 1940s, the need for a purpose-built facility was clear. Wright received the commission in 1943 to design the new museum. Construction did not begin until 1956, after delays caused in part by material shortages and wartime restrictions. The building opened just 6 months after Wright's death in April 1959. From its first day open to the public, the museum drew large crowds, and the opening was widely covered in the press. The design was radically different from traditional box-like museum buildings of the time. It featured a continuous spiral ramp gallery inside an open central atrium under a glass dome. This architecture reflected a departure from earlier museum design and brought a new relationship between art, space, and movement. The institution's significance on October 21, 1959, lay not only in its physical opening, but in its embodiment of modern art and architecture converging in one place. The museum's collection of 20th-century art, including abstract and non-objective works, found a permanent home. Its architecture challenged expectations, and the event marked a moment when the public could engage with modern art within a purpose-built landmark form. The opening reinforced New York City's growing role as a global cultural center in the post-war era. Moreover, the museum's opening contributed to the public visibility and institutionalization of modern and contemporary art in the United States. It reinforced the idea that modern art deserved a prominent, standalone space. The structure itself became part of the narrative of modernism in architecture. Its arrival on Fifth Avenue made a statement about art's place in society. As observers noted at the time, the shape and form of the building itself provoked commentary and interpretation. Over the decades since 1959, the building has become an iconic landmark. It has been celebrated for its architectural boldness and as a symbol of innovation. In the years following the opening, its influence extended beyond its walls, inspiring museum design, architectural discourse, and the growth of institutions dedicated to modern art. The opening day thus stands as a landmark moment in American cultural history, when art, architecture, and institution building intersected in a single event on October 21st. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.